close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Line into left field for a base hit. Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run. The throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good morning here and welcome to Hankinson, the site of the 2024 North Dakota Class B Region 2 softball tournament as we open up the day with the 4-seed Hillsboro-Central Valley against the 5-seed Enderlin. It's the Burros and the Eagles coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Strives for excellence and is interested in the betterment of the community. Look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Your pregame show here today brought to you by the Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. Here ahead of this Region 2 softball tournament. Don't forget the Norman County Raceway. Check out the World of Outlaws late models June 29th in Ada. Tickets now available normancounty.raceway.com. And the Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo. Races Friday night start at 7. Check out the World of Outlaws sprint cars coming August 24th. redrivervalleyspeedway.com for information. Here up. Beautiful morning, a little windy as I'm sure you'll hear in the background, but we're here. We're going to play some softball with some blue skies out for us right now. Let's start it off here with our pregame show and start it off with the Dakota Heritage Bank pregame coaches' comments. Head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley, Corey Erickson. Corey Erickson, head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Coach, so we're just chatting here. New season starts today, and you get to start off here with the first game of the day.
Yeah, it was a bit of a bus ride. We were up at, we had to leave at 7 o'clock here this morning, so a little bit of an early morning, but our girls are ready to go here. I think they're focused, ready for, they know what all these games mean now. We, like you mentioned, it's kind of a second season for us. We set our record to 0-0, and now we just need to win as many games as we can before we lose two. So that's what we're focused on here today.
At the end of the regular season, talk about how you were playing, what you were doing well that you look to bring into with some momentum here today.
Our pitching, we've been throwing strikes throughout the entire season. We haven't had too many walks, too many free bases here as of late. We just need to get our bats going. That's the biggest thing, and then just play defense behind our fielders. We've just looked a little slow on defense, and just a little bit inconsistent in terms of playing a full 7 innings. We play 5 good innings or 6 good innings, and then we have one where we kind of forget. what we're doing out there. So we need to make sure the focus is there. So we talked about that a lot at practice yesterday, and we need to keep building some momentum. We're hoping to play 2 games here today.
All right, let's focus up, get going here. Corey, thanks again for the time. We'll talk to you after the game.
Yep, thank you.
Corey Erickson, head coach, Hillsboro-Central Valley, joining us. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, dhbanknd.com. We're going to jump right into here as well the pregame coaches' comments with head coach Lindsey Bunn for Enderlin. Pregame coaches' comments, Coach Bunn for the Enderlin Eagles. And, Coach, as you come into today, sun is out. We're going to here to play some softball.
Absolutely. We're excited.
All right, coming in as the 5 seed, taking on the 4 seed Hillsboro-Central Valley in this first game, especially a 10 a.m. game. What's it take to get ready, get up for this game?
Well, I think it helped that last weekend we had mid-season madness. We played at 10 then, so our girls are kind of prepared for it, but just coming out with high energy in that first game.
And as far as in those games at the end of the regular season, how has this team been playing to be peaking at the right time like you always want to be?
Our hitting is coming alive, which we really stressed this year, and so I think going into postseason, that's a huge thing that we need right now.
All right. On the other side of things, defense, how has that been performing?
We've been doing well when we're all heads in and high energy. We get that energy low, and it's a whole different story. So our big goal for the day is keep the energy up.
All right, let's bring the energy then. Coach Bunn, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thanks.
Lindsey Bunn, head coach of the Enderlin Eagles. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, dhbanknd.com. Here as accelerating our pregame show just a little bit here today because some little technical things here that we had to fix ahead of time. Our thanks to technical producer Brandon Mickelson here for doing what he can do with his, I don't know, I call it magic to get in and get those going. So appreciate that. As myself, Jake Berkmar, along with Josh Boyko, here for you today, day 1 of the, or I should say, quarterfinals round of the Region 2 softball tournament here for North Dakota Class B. We'll be back with more of your pregame show. Get you ready for our first pitch coming up on yourliveevent.com.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Region 2 softball here today on yourliveevent.com. Thanks for joining us here as we have you on your Red River Valley Fair pregame show. Here, Red River Valley Fair with the best days of summer, a 3-weekend format, June 28th through 30th, July 4th through the 7th, July 11th through the 14th. Here, go online, redrivervalleyfair.com for information, and the concert lineup. You can buy your tickets there as well, as they're on sale now for the Red River Valley Fair. Well, this first game here is the 4-seed Hillsboro-Central Valley taking on the 5-seed Enderlin, teams that split in the regular season. And as we look out on the keys for the game here today, game number 1, I think as Coach Bunn said, you always got to bring the energy. Early morning game, well, it's not early, but still a 10 a.m. game, different for you. So coming out and bringing that energy right away from the first pitch, the first swing of the bat, all those things. Even just when you get out and do a little around the horn before you start pitching or hitting there and do practice swings. So bring the energy, bring the focus there. I think another thing here, it is windy. It is blowing from home plate down the first base line to right field here. So we'll see how that affects some balls up in the atmosphere here this morning and how it works on the afternoon as well, too. As you see our outfield camera there from center field there, and then also the view from behind home plate here to try and give you an idea of the conditions for today as well. Field looks really nice. It is a little soft because of the rain we've had. So in the outfield, if you're expecting a bounce, you're probably not going to get it. But other than that, should be good conditions here for 4 games here today. The first of which, the Enderlin Eagles, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, as that's coming up when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With All Pet Protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Getting ready to roll here in the Region 1 softball tournament with the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Enderlin Eagles. Let's look at our starting lineups here today, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Learn to live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar Company. Our own quality products, crystalsugar.com. Enderlin Eagles are the number 5 seed. They will be batting first. Leading off for them is the shortstop, Caitlin Maggio. After that will be third baseman, Amethyst Billing. Ellie Fredericks will bat third, play left field. Aspen Schlett will be in center field in the cleanup spot. And the designated hitter, Karina Olson, batting in the 5-hole. It will be back-to-back Walls at 6 and 7. Michaela Wall playing second base, batting 6th. Mackenzie Wall being the catcher, batting 7th. She wears number 8. The right fielder is Carson Wadeson. She wears number 9, bats 8th, and batting number 9 will be number 3, Eve Chamberlain, the first baseman. Our pitcher for the Enderlin Eagles here today will wear the 0, Raina Evanson. There, she will be the flex player here today with Olson hitting for her as the designated player in today's ball game. That's the lineups here for Enderlin. here as they come in the number 5 seed of this Region 1 softball tournament. Winner of this game will take on Central Cass, the top seed, later today here on game number 3 of our 4 here today from Hankinson. Look the other side of the diamond here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough starting lineup as they will come out here with Kaya Chenault will be the pitcher for the Burros. She'll be throwing to the catcher, Peyton Quam. Of note, Quam, possible history being made today for her. We'll talk about that later. Danielle Dubois is at first base. Megan Ensign at second base. Kaylee Kittleson at shortstop. Carsey Hattlestead at third base. Elmstead in left field here with actually, I take that back here as it is. Nope, yeah, I got that right. Yep, Elmstead there in left field. Santa Kritzberger in center field. And then the right fielder here today will be Kate Onis for the Burros. That's the starting lineup for Hillsboro-Central Valley and Enderlin. Your starting lineups brought to you again by American Crystal Sugar Company. Learn to live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar. Find out more online, crystalsugar.com. From Hankinson, we thank you for joining us here today for 4 games on yourliveevent.com. Also have the Region 1 baseball going today, Region 2 softball baseball going as well today. Thanks to everyone who joined us yesterday for the opener of the Region 1 baseball, the Northeast Region track and field that we had yesterday as well. And excited for more to come here today, Monday, Tuesday, and depending on what Mother Nature says, who knows, Wednesday. We hope we don't go to Thursday, but we'll see what happens. Either way, we expect some good softball here today. To lead us off, it is Hillsboro-Central Valley, the 4 seed, Enderlin, the 5 seed, coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all of your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Designing places of lasting value and beauty, Hepper Olson Architects of Buxton continues to be a leader in small-town skylines. No project is off the table as they've completed buildings for commercial businesses, educational and medical facilities, public spaces, religious centers, and even residential properties. From start to finish, Bobby and her team will help your visions become reality. Hepper Olson Architects of Buxton, 701-841-1000 at hepperolson.com. Best of luck to the regional athletes in your spring sports tournaments.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Moments away from first pitch in game number 1 here today. As we wrap up our pregame show, again brought to you by the Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway here at NormanCountyRaceway.com, RedRiverValleySpeedway.com. Thursday, Friday night races. Here, go to the website, check out the schedule, and don't forget with the World of Outlaws late models coming to Ada June 29th, and the World of Outlaws sprint cars coming August 24th to West Fargo. We lead things off here today. Our first batter will be Galen Maggio for Enderlin. Facing off against Kai Chenault, the pitcher in the first pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. Thanks again for joining us here today. Myself, Jake Berkmeyer, Josh Boyko with us as well. Josh, thanks for the great Diamond Box tickets behind home plate. You did a great job on that one. Here as we sit just on the third base side. Here with the wind at our backs here in Hankinson.
At least I could do.
Well, yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah. Swing and a miss here, so an 0-2 hole now here to Maggio. Leading off the top of the first inning. Pitch comes up high for ball 1. Our officials here for this first game, Chad Beers, Carter Malk. The boys in blue here today behind the plate and out in the field. Here comes now a 1-2 delivery from Chenault, and it's a grounded fall here towards third base where Cardi Hattlestead, no visor, no face mask at third. Unusual to see. Props, but unusual.
It is the hot corner, and that's a bold move right there, but she's got a nice glove out there. I saw her against Central Cass a week ago, played a solid third base.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. And the first strikeout and the first out of the game there for Chenault in the circle. Will be Amethyst Billing coming up now for Enderlin. Here as she strides in, right-handed hitter. A little wave of the bat as she grounds it here over towards first base, in between first and second, and it's a one-out base hit. There for the single for Billing. She'll be aboard at first. Comes up now, I believe, Frederick. Good work, Josh. Here she awaits the first pitch. Billing on first, taking a lead, does not go. Pitch comes for a strike. 0-1, 1 down, runner on first base. Fredericks. Here the left fielder for the Eagles as she'll swing and miss at that pitch up towards the top of the zone. Little rise ball comes up on her. Strides back in now here, down 0-2. Chenault gets a sign, set to rock and deliver. And that one, tried to get her fishing up top again. This time she lays off for ball. We've had the fishing opener, so you can, go fishing now.
We're in season. We're in season for a lot of things right now. We got Region 1 softball. We got Region 1 baseball going on in Castleton. There's a lot going on, including track in the Minnesota side. Everything's going on.
There we go. State track coming up next week in Bismarck as well. There's a swing and miss for out number 2. 2 down, runner on first base. Here for Enderlin in this top of the first. Kaya Chenault looks in, fires in. That one laid off. Misses the zone for a ball. First time she's gone ball one in now her fourth batter she's faced. Ball one on the first pitch, I should say. This one popped up. That's going to go foul, and that's going to be blown into the parking lot. For strike one, even the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Might be a bad day to be a car today in that parking lot.
As that ball went up, I had a little pit looking over where I parked the truck, and I said, wow, I really should have rethought that. Here's a ground ball here into the infield towards shortstop. It's Kittleson. Throw over to first is in time for the out, and the 6-3 put out to end the inning. So a 1-out base hit, but a pair of strikeouts and a ground out ends the top of the first. No runs come across. We go to the bottom of inning number 1. Hillsboro-Central Valley will come up to bat when it returns. Scoreless on your Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard.
The Hillsboro Vets Club apologizes for the inconvenience of having the kitchen closed for remodeling this week. When the remodeling has been completed and the kitchen reopened, they will continue to bring you the best roasted chicken on Saturdays. The Hillsboro Vets Club sends congratulations to our area graduates and wish you best of luck as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead. As we approach Memorial Day, the Hillsboro Vets Club gives a salute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. They encourage everyone to take the time this Memorial Day to honor those who gave their lives for the red, white, and blue.
Bottom of inning number 1, the number 4 seed Hillsboro-Central Valley will bat. Peyton Quam leads things off. Kaylee Kittleson, Carsey Hattelstead follow in the 2 and 3 spots. The rest of the batting order goes: Anna Kritzberger, Danielle Dubois, Abigail Anderson, Kaya Chenault, Megan Ensign, and Maya Elmstead here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As the first pitch comes in from Miranda Evanson, missing high for ball 1. Mackenzie Wall doing the catching. Eve Chamberlain at first base. Michaela Wall at second. Kaylin Maggio at shortstop. Amethyst Billing at third base. Ellie Fredericks in left field. Aspen Schlett in center. And Carson Waitson in right field. The defensive alignment today for the Enderlin Eagles to start off this first game. 2-0 now to the batter, Quam. Now she'll take the ball low for ball 3. Quam, as we alluded to in our lineups that we were talking about, possible history being made. She is currently tied for the single season stolen base record as she turns around to bunt, pulls it back, and walks down to first base. And now comes her first opportunity, if they choose to push her in motion, to set that single season program record.
Yeah, I'm guessing we'll see her go first or second pitch here in this at-bat. Just try to get in scoring position less than 2 outs and also go for that record.
She's one of those that every single turns into a double, or at least they try to. Here, as she is off on the first pitch, the throw down is not in time, and there's the history. As it goes into center field, she'll take the extra base, going to third, and she is safe, diving in headfirst to third. I said single can turn into double. There it turns into triple on the error with the overthrow as well. So Quam with the stolen base, then going to third on the throwing error. And that will put her in scoring position now.
As the saying goes, speed kills.
Kaylee Kittleson takes the pitch up for a ball. 2-0, so the first 6 pitches for Evanson here, all outside the zone, struggling to locate early here today, as this one also goes up high for ball 3. You're not directly into the wind, but you got almost kind of a crosswind that you're pitching against. You know, and I was never a pitcher or a softball pitcher either, slow pitch, and I wasn't very good. So I can't imagine fast pitch there, but we'll see here how that affects. As that one covers for a strike, here comes the pitch up high, that's ball 4. So a walk down to first base, puts runners on the corners. Burrows trying to threaten early here in this first inning. What is right now a scoreless ball game. Carsey Hattelstead, dangerous Carsey Hattelstead, comes up to the plate. Here as she strides in, takes the first pitch, it's up high for a ball. Runner steals second, no throw down with Quam at third base, saying we're not going to try and get too fancy out there right now. This pitch finds the zone for a strike, 1-1. Good to see the 22 of Adelstead back out there again. Last year with the knee injury, missing all but the state tournament. Came back for those 3 games. The little pinch hitting as this one popped up first base side and is held on to that time by Chamberlain. And then quickly locates where Quam is, making sure she doesn't try something funny to tag in advance.
Yeah, the wind playing tricks with that one right there, but a nice job at first base. Staying calm, cool, and collected, making that crucial first out on the infield so no runners advance.
It's kind of like a continuous gust coming right now as the wind does not stop.
Got a steady 20 miles an hour at least coming at our backs right now.
I mean, if the right-handed hitter goes opposite direction here for Santa Kritzberger, could go a long way. Instead, she'll ground one, past shortstop. Quam will score. They're going to turn and send Kittleson around the third. She will score without a throw as well. It's a 2 RBI single for Kritzberger. She brings in the first runs of the game. Quam scoring from third, Kittleson scoring from second. And on your Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads 2-0. Here's the first pitch now to the batter, Dubois. Danielle takes it here for ball 1. This pitch up and away, ball 2. Here with Kritzberger aboard on first base. This one swung through for a strike. Take it back. One of those earlier pitches was a strike, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Danielle Dubois. Soft floating pitch comes up too high. That evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's just 1 down. Here's a ground ball towards the middle infield. Could they turn 2 to first, second for 1? Relay to first is not in time. And they'll take the lead runner out on the fielder's choice ground out. 6-4. Brings up Abigail Anderson now for Hillsboro-Central Valley with 2 outs, a runner on first base. Here's the pitch up high for a ball. Evanson now over the 20 pitch mark here in the first inning. For softball, no pitch count, but you always just want to keep that number down in general. This pitch up high for a ball 2.
There's a chance for Evanson to do some damage control right here. Had second and third, nobody out. Those 2 runs have come across now, but if you can just limit the damage to that, get the bats in the dugout, that can be considered as a minor victory.
There's a strike there on her way to trying to do that. Here we talked about that energy early in the game, and well, so far in this first inning, you know, especially if you're scoring it like a boxing match or something, you know, Burrows are regardless of what happens here, probably going to come out of the inning with the lead in that edge. Pitch, right catch in the zone. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first base in Dubois. Anderson doesn't even get out of the box. Says, all right, I'm ready to hit. Here comes the pitch, the swing. No swing. It's up high. The throw down to second, and it's ball 4, but we slide in anyway. And, you know, sometimes you just get that practice in. You know, you get in the habit of, you know, proper sliding, all that. It's good practice like that.
Yeah, runner has no idea that's ball 4. You're taking that like you're stealing the base.
So 2 down. Runners on first and second. Here comes the pitcher, Kaya Chenault. Chenault looking to help her cause in this first inning. Here she's the 7th Burrow to come to the plate. Strike 1, and that's followed up with ball 1. Even count, 1-1. Second game today will be Hankinson Co-op, the host team here today. They'll take on Northern Cass. Northern Cass with a victory over Maple River. I want to say it was 24-0 on Thursday in that play-in game. Here's a ball down the third base side, and it'll be fielded by Billing. She'll just step on third for the out. Force out at third will be the final out, but 2 runs come across for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They lead going to the top of the second inning on your Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard, 2-0.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Norman County Fair, June 19th through 22nd, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day with Eli Alger and the Faster Horses performing in concert. There's a salute to veterans with special music and a tribute from Operation Check 6. Racing, school bus races, free shows and attractions for all ages. Fun games and the Mighty Thomas Carnival on the Midway. It's where summer begins and the fun never ends. Free gate admission. The Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 19th through 22nd. Visit normancountyfair.com.
Top of inning number 2 and ball 1 here to Karina Olson. Karina Olson followed by Michaela Wall, Mackenzie Wall. Due up here in this second inning. Eagles of Enderlin got 1 hit here as they, in that first inning, now a ground ball towards short and off the glove at first. Off the glove at first, and she'll be safe. Pops out of the glove of Dubois, and it will be reaching on an error. So runner on first here. And Michaela Wall, left-handed batter, will come up for Enderlin. She'll take the first pitch from Chenault for a strike. 0-1 offering. Here now we'll see Olson at first if she wants to get antsy out there on the base paths. It's a swing and a miss for a strike. 0-2 to Michaela Wall. Mackenzie Wall on deck. Chenault sets in, rocks, and delivers up high for a ball. Pair of strikeouts in the first for Chenault. So a ground out and a single to the right side to the 4 batters she's faced. Pitch low, misses the zone for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kaya Chenault here in the pitching circle gets a sign from Quam as the pitch got her to chase up high for a swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for Kaya Chenault. I'd say striking out half the batters he faces is a good average.
Yep, certainly is if you want to stick around in a game for a while, and Chenault has done that. She's got good control, and she's putting that on display.
Mackenzie Wall steps in, throw down as first is not in time. Little snap throw from Quam behind the plate as Olson gets back in time. Pitch was ruled ball 1. 1-0 to Mackenzie Wall. This one nubbed off the bat out here in front. It'll be Chenault coming over. Underhand flip is in time to get the runner. Meanwhile, Olson will advance to second base. So the productive out, if nothing else, to move the runner up. But now it'll take some 2-out hitting to bring her in.
Basically a swinging bunt right there.
Yeah, pretty much. Carson waits and first pitch fall back. Off that first base side, rolls past the short fence. Not the short fence, it's the tall fence, but it's not all the way down the line is what I'm trying to say there. Do have the short fence in the outfield though. There's a foul ball, strike 1. 0-1 the count as Chenault delivers. Catches the black inside for strike 2.
That tough pitch to handle right there, got some good velocity on it, and it's in a good spot right on the inner corner.
Yeah, if you can locate down and into a hitter, that's going to be tough for a batter. going to that same spot. Swing and a miss, but drop third strike. Quam will have to throw it down and a little low, but Du Bois gets in front of it for the out. So the drop third strike, 2-3 put out, but another couple strikeouts there for Jeanot, and the Burros maintain their lead. Going to the bottom of inning number 2, it's 2-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads Enderlin. Your Tim Kazette seat sales scoreboard.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 3rd and 4th.
Closey with the 0-2 pitch.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 10th and 11th.
Right corner West is there for the dig. Backs at Bogenry for another kill.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 15th and 16th.
Really nice quality second half. Goes off the backboard for the duck to Carson Yale.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
First pitch, ball 1 to the leadoff batter, Megan Ensign for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Then the 9-hitter, Maya Helmstead, then top of the order with Peyton Quam. As this pitch misses, ball 2. 2-0 to the number 8 hitter in the order, second baseman Megan Ensign. Here's across the zone for strike 1, 2 balls, 1 strike. Burrows in the first inning with 2 runs on 1 hit. Here there was also 3 walks in that first inning as Evanson struggled to locate early on, as this time she'll get a number back to her underneath her glove. Can't be fielded cleanly at short, and tough play to make their infield base hit. There for Megan Ensign. So, Ayla Helmstead will come in. First, though, we're going to get a runner. Here's it will be Avery Merck coming in to run.
I got to chat with Aaliyah Jumstead after her multi-hit performance against Central Cass, and Corey Erickson was just very proud of how Aaliyah Jumstead and that Burros team put up a solid fight against number 1 seed Central Cass last week.
There, Central Cass will face the winner of this game as well, too. Here's a pitch low in the dirt. Runner will advance to second, no throw down as Merck is, or is that 11 or 12? No, 12. That's 12. That's 12, so that's Casey Hong. So Hong there. Nope. Oh, no, I got, let's see here. We'll double check. Yeah, it is Hong. Okay. Had a little mistake there on my book there. So we'll get that in there. Here now, pitch in the dirt. Runner goes halfway. Now going to be walked back, and they're just going to give it back into the circle here to Evanson, and Hong stays at second base. So it is a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Hugh Helmstead, and she'll take the pitch up high for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike our count. Time called as something flew out of the pocket there or something of Hong over at second base. Don't want to give up that play sheet if that's what it is. Pitch in at the knees for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here with the top of the order. No, that was ball 4. I thought I just saw say ball 2, but my kindergarten teacher would be displeased with my counting skills.
Math is hard.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Liebel. Here's the scoreboard
it's a
goes
weekend
out.
right now.
Here's the pitch for a strike. Our scoreboard has gone out. I'm just making sure nothing else of ours, which is all running off the same power grid and all that stuff there. Our stuff seems to be okay so far. Here's a rip down the line fall over the head of the third base and foul ball. Here, so 1-1 here to Peyton Guam.
Yeah, we can still see from center field, so I think we're okay for now.
Yeah.
Blame it on the wind.
Pitch comes up high, and runners will look to advance, throw down to third, and did she hold on? Did she slide in? We got to wait for a sign from our officials. They say out at third. So Hong, they're out at third on the cot trying to advance to 5. Meanwhile, Homestead will steal second base then, or advance I should say, on that pitch. Here's a ground ball left side towards third. Throw across the diamond to first is there for the out. Throw back to third, not in time as we get a dive in safely. And it'll be a ground out for out number 2. So how quickly things change there on 2 pitches. There as they go from first and second with nobody out to only third and 2 down here in the bottom of this second inning.
Yeah, we'll bookmark that play right there, the caught stealing at third base, because that could have been a productive ground out perhaps on the last one, or just a lot of good options, but
here's a tricky ball hit in the gap in right center field. It will land in between. Run will score. Kittleson on her horse around first, going around second. She's headed on her way to third, and Erickson is going to hold her up there at third base. It's an RBI 2-out triple for Kaylee Kittleson as she gave that ball a ride into the gap.
Yeah, just traded places right there. You usually say that about trading places at second base, but she's able to triple right there. Trade places at third.
So 2 innings at the plate.
Makes it 3-0 on the scoreboard.
Yeah. 2 innings at the Burros have scored. Carsey Hattlestead will come up now. Here's first time up, she popped out to first base. She'll swing and miss at this pitch for strike 2. 0-2 now. Here to Hattlestead. That one up to the backstop. Kittleson gonna go for home. She'll slide head first. Safe. Kittleson with the scoring. Safe on the wild pitch. Here, and head first slide. We'll take the time here to wipe off home plate. I'm looking to find my mouse there. There we go.
The wind blew the mouse away.
Yeah. There, so now 4-0. Here, Hillsboro-Central Valley with the lead. 1-2 the count to Hattlestead. Ground ball, third base, past Billion at third. Hattlestead takes a big turn and she will stop and retreat back to the first base bag. So the 2-out single keeps the inning alive. Brings up Santa Kritzberger, who had the big 2 RBI single her first time up. Here, so see if she can come through with another 2-out hit. This one again, hot foot over there at third base there by Corey Erickson in the coaching box. Get out of the way of that one, bite in at his ankles.
Yeah, nobody's safe over there at the hot corner, not even Corey.
No. Here's the fall ball for strike 1. And this one rolled in the dirt here. Lost the grip on that one, and it will allow the runner to advance to second base on the wild pitch. So Hattlestead up to second base, and a 1-1 count now to Kritzberger. This one struck left side, going fall. Will it be pushed back in, up against the fence in our blind spot? Our officials say nope, foul ball. Here, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Our count. And offering this one, straightened out a little bit into left field. It will be underneath, camping out. Fredericks is there for the out. Fly out to left field, but 2 more runs come across for Hillsboro-Central Valley. On your Golden Harvest, Tim Cazette seat sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads Enderlin after 2 innings, 4-0.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
Red River Valley Speedway, what a great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Get ready for racing this Friday night at 7 at the Red River Valley Speedway. Family fun for everyone. Sponsored by Performance Auto, Valley Green & Associates, and Vizzy. For details, log on to redrivervalleyspeedway.com.
Back just after the first pitch crosses low for ball 1. Here in the top of the 3rd inning, Enderlin at the plate, trailing Hillsboro-Central Valley 4-0. 4-seed Burrows, 5-seed Eagles. Pop up in the infield over to second base. Ensign underneath it, and she'll catch it for the out. 1 up, 1 down for Enderlin. Brings up now. Top of the order as they roll it back on top. Caitlin Maggio will bat. Maggio 0 for 1 here today with a strikeout. Kaya Chenault, her first time through the batting 9. Giving up 1 hit, 2 base runners because there's also an error, 4 strikeouts, no walks here in her first trip through. Facing for the second time, here's a shot ripped here through the hole in the right side of the infield. And the 1-out base hit here for Enderlin.
We'll see what Enderlin can get going second time through the order now. They've already seen Chenault once. They know she's going to be over the plate, so they can maybe start taking advantage earlier in some counts like Maggio just did.
Get a little bit more aggressive there at the plate. Here with Amethyst Billing. Little check swing. Did hold up. Peeled down to our base umpire, and he said, yes, the wrist did crack. It's the common way that they determine if he swung or not. That pitch through the zone for a strike. Didn't have to appeal that one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on first base. Sky Chenault looks in, gets onto the pitching rubber, and rocks, delivers the ball. Well struck, center field, going back. This is over the head and gone! 2-run home run for Amethyst Billing. As she parks that one, just off to the right of our center field camera, and everyone jogs around the leap to cross home plate. And the 2-run home run cuts the lead in half now, 4-2. But momentum swings with 1 crack of the bat.
Yeah, that was barreled right there, and that had no trouble clearing that left center field short fence right there. That ball was hit right on the screws, and that got out of here in a hurry.
I think even Kritzberger, the center fielder, took 2 steps and said, yeah, no, just put the hands up. So that one's gone. Here's a ground ball back to the pitcher, Chenault. She'll throw to Du Bois at first, and Fredericks is retired on the ground out.
Good first pitch recovery right there from Chenault, not shying away from the zone, still stays right there and continues to induce some weak contact.
We'll bring up now Aspen Schlecht, grounded out to shortstop Kittleson back in the first inning. Here she bats with 2 down. Here's a ground ball to the other side of second base. Past Ensign there into center field for a 2-out base hit.
The nice thing about having a 4-0 lead to start, you could still give up those 1 to 2 run innings, and you're still going to be okay. Just keep putting the ball over the zone, and you're going to be all right. But Enderlin's starting to brew a threat here.
Karina Olson trying for some 2-out magic. Yeah, we do have 2. Okay, we just showed 1 on the scoreboard, but we do have 2 outs.
Trust my scoreboard right here.
Okay, all right, Josh.
I don't know that I'm much better, but
Josh, Mastermind, Boyko, or whatever. Yeah. Here's a snap throw down to first, and not back in time there. Pitch was called a strike here to Karina Olson. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count now. Here to the Enderlin designated player. Ground ball reached on error her first time up. Here now she'll ground 1 fall down the third base line, and it'll be 1 ball, 2 strike count.
It's not like I was a half inning ahead just a moment ago. That never happened. You can adjust the scoreboard.
If you wouldn't have said it, they might have never known. Yeah. Here's the runner on first, 2 down. And the pitch, ground ball, third base, backhanded by Halstead. Throw across the diamond to Du Bois. The stretch is there for the out. Good backhand, good stretch there at first, and the 5-3 ground out to end it. But the big 2-run home run off the bat of Amethyst Billing cuts the lead in half. On your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard, Hillsboro-Central Valley now leads Enderlin 4-2 as we go to the bottom of inning number 3.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Take your softball or baseball skills to the next level with personalized instruction from the professional staff at the Ball Yard. Their mission is to provide area players, young and old, the opportunity to improve their skills in a professional level facility and to provide a high level of instruction to youth players to help them achieve their goals at the Ball Yard. Come and visit the one place in the Fargo-Moorhead area where it's always summer. For more information, go online to fmballyard.com. That's fmballyard.com.
Bottom of inning number 3, Hillsboro-Central Valley looking to get back the 2 runs they gave up in the top half as Danielle Du Bois, Abigail Anderson, Kaya Chanel will lead us off. First pitch, high, goes to the backstop for ball 1. And Evanson, the pitcher, 53 pitches, 52 in her first 2 innings, now 54. She misses high for ball 2. 26 strikes, 28 balls, just hovering just on the side you don't want to, that 50-50 ratio. Here's a ball well struck center field. It will go over the head of Schlechten center field. Du Bois will take that first show round, and she will go to second base for a stand-up leadoff double. It was a big crack of the bat that time. And we'll call it thumbs up or whatever that was there. I don't know. It almost looked like a little air guitar, coming out there to celebrate that one. We have pinch runner coming in. And it will be Sadie Gallagher. Sadie Gallagher in here at second base, now running.
That ball from Du Bois, though, was well struck. That was barreled for sure. The hardest ball to catch in center field is the one lined right at you with a lot of velo.
Here's the pitch, comes in low for a ball. Gallagher, good speed at second base here. Anderson, she could poke it past the infield. Likely a spot to bring that runner in. Instead, she'll go for the bunt attempt. There, and did she pull it back in time? She did for ball 2. Aggressive bunt. Her back foot almost went into the other batter's box. Here's one popped up, and the bunt attempt, and it's held on to there by Wall. The catcher throw to second is not in time, as Mackenzie Wall making the catch coming out of the crouch. Didn't even tear off the mask. Didn't have time to do that. And then throwing an off-balance but accurate throw to Michaela Wall at second. Runner Gallagher does get back in time, but out on the pop-out there to the catcher.
That's as great a play from a catcher as you can ask for in that scenario right there. So credits to some solid defense behind the plate.
Kaya Chenault will bat now. Hit into a fielder's choice that forced out the runner on base for the third out back in inning number 1. Here's a ground ball left side through the infield, and Gallagher will head to third base and will be just in front of the throw as she had to hold, make sure that she could get through, or the ball got through. And it is. So, and then Chenault here, looks like we'll have a courtesy runner coming in. So the courtesy runner, Mallory Elfson, will come in. So Elfson here to run. Here she'll go for second, and she will steal it clean. No throw down. Get Elfson registered in the book. Here as we got a 1-1 count now. Here, and this one runs in, hits her. There, so Ensign hit by the pitch. There, and we're gonna have a timeout called here. So as we get all of our stuff ready here with the bases loaded, 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Time here for our Bank North in-game update there, as wherever that one is on there. There we go. Bank North in-game update right now. Enderlin Eagles with 2 runs on a 2-run home run from Amethyst Billing. They have 4 hits, 1 error, 3 runners left on base. That's through 3 turns at the plate for them. Through 2+ for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 4 runs, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. 6 hits, 1 error. They have 3 runners left on base, but they have all 3 runners on base right now. Here with the base load. It's your game update from Bank North. As the pitch comes up high for a ball. Remember, at Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. More than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. You can count on this one getting in for a base hit. 1 will score, 2 will score. A 2-run base knock that time for Helmstead. Single there to the left side. Gallagher, the pinch runner, scoring from 3rd. Elfson scoring from 2nd. Ensign going to 2nd.
That'll make it 6-2 on the Tim Gazette scoreboard.
There we go. And now, dangerous time too, because the top of the order rolls over. Peyton Quam bats as it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Count to her. Over 1 today with a walk and a ground out. Also stole a base for 31 total on the year for her. That's a program single season record. Here for the Burrow Junior. Still got another year to add to that overall total, which I don't know. I did not see the program that Corey's done for a couple of years there with the career records. Have to know where we're at. 3 balls, 1 strike to Quam. This one popped up. If it's in the infield fly is called. The ball drops. Runners will advance then as it drops. So the infield fly there to second base. Nobody caught it, and so then the runners will advance. Don't often see that.
I mean, the runners could have stayed put because the batter was out.
Well, the batter's automatically out, and you got to wait for the ball to drop or them to catch it to advance. But when it dropped and then rolled a little bit away, they said, let's run. So runners on second and third. Here's the pitch up for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Kaylee Kittleson. Kittleson walked her first time around, came in to score a run, then tripled, brought in a run with an RBI, and then scored on a wild pitch. And here's a ball. Ooh, nice glove at third by Billing. Did it in the top half with the bat, does it in the bottom half with the glove as she stops that one from getting through. And that will be the third out. But the Burros, again, 2 runs in the inning. All 3 innings, they have scored 2 runs. They lead 6-2 over Enderlin. Your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seat Sales Scoreboard.
As you're planting this spring, I thank you for planting Golden Harvest corn and soybeans on your farm. This is Tim Cassette, your Golden Harvest Seeds dealer. If you run short of seed, give me a call, 701-430-0877. I probably have some seed available to help you finish. Call me again, 701-430-0877, and we can discuss your options for Golden Harvest seeds on your farm. I wish all the area farmers and farm families a safe spring and a successful growing season.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Top of the 4's first pitch misses ball 1 to Michaela Wall. Michaela Wall, Mackenzie Wall, Carson Wadeson, the batters due up for Enderlin. Swing and a miss on this pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that will even it out. Kaya Chenault in the circle. Continuing on here for the Burros in this one. 2 runs on 4 hits given up in her first 3 innings. Striking out 4 in that process as well. Ball misses, ball 2. 2-1 the count. 2-2 the count. Chenault pitching, Peyton Quam catching, Danielle Dubois at first base, Megan Ensign back in at second base, Kaylee Kittleson at shortstop, Carsey Hattlestead at third base. Helmstead in left field, Santa Kritzberger in center, Kate Onis in right field. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got Wall down on strikes for the second time today as Mackenzie Wall comes up. She grounded back to the pitcher Chenault, her first at bat, 0 for 1 today. Steps in, right side, left-hand hitting Michaela, followed by right-handed hitting Mackenzie. And this one looped over third base. A little dying quail out there, just hits the edge of the grass. She'll take a big turn at first. Good job by Kittleson, the shortstop. Gets over there quickly and fires a rocket back into Ensign at second. Keeps her from advancing. Good look by Wall to take a peek, see if she could steal that base. Good effort by the defense to make sure she doesn't.
Yeah, well played by both sides right there, and a really aggressive and solid turn, thinking 2 out of the box. And she is about a third of the way there before she had to shut it down.
We got a pinch runner coming in as Haley Rowland will check in as a pinch runner. And there at first base for Wall. So Rowland now at first base. Here's a 1-0 delivery, and it's snap throw down to first. It gets by into right field. Picked up here by Onis. Throw over to second base, and they take her at second. Wow. So Quam's throw went past Dubois there, and Rowland then out at second. And she's tagged out on what will go down as a 2-9-4. And if you had that on your bingo card.
I was just about to say, that was not on mine.
Now this one followed. A little too close. A little too close to the windshield. Fouled off. 2 balls. Is it 1-1? 2-1, okay.
Whatever the case is, it's like we're playing Battleship with the cars right now. The ball is just eventually finding...
Do not sink my Battleship.
Honing in on Jake's truck.
Yeah. There's a ball here, so 2-1 the count. 2 down, base empty now after that defensive play, the 2-9-4.
Yeah, that right field assist right there, that's got to be one of the plays of the game, along with the throw out at third that we saw earlier.
And if nothing else, Kwame owes Onus a little bit of a Gatorade or something. Says, hey, you took the error off for me. Appreciate that. This one, though, runs in and hits the batter. Waits and will walk down to first. Just above the ankle there, kind of on the shin, took that one. Looked to be okay as she jogs on down to first. Still 2 out, runner on first now. Eve Chamberlain will bat. Popped out to Ensign over at second base, leading off the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Eagles getting their 2 runs on an Amethyst Billing home run last time. Here as the pitch comes in low, waits in, gets back here at first base once she sees that Quam doesn't let it by her. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-handed hitting Chamberlain. Swings and misses at this pitch. Ball momentarily popped out of the glove of Quam, and she picked it up and looked down at first base like, hey, if you think you're going to go. Here at the top of inning number 4. 2 down, runner on first, 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So the big defensive play helps keep runs off the board as a strikeout ends the top of the 4th inning. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads 6-2 over Enderlin. Your Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
So we come to the bottom of the 4th inning, this Region 1 softball tournament. This broadcast presented to you with special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. I also want to say thank you here to Pirate head coach Mike Lowell for helping with the connectivity and connections out here at the field as well too, with some power and some internet here to be able to bring it to you. Appreciate him doing some work. He's getting the field ready. He's saying, hey, here's the Ethernet cord to run for you. Busy guy today. He's got a coach too.
Hey,
appreciate that. So it's a rocket fair ball down the third base side for Carsey Adelstead. Adelstead will turn on first. She'll go to second. She will glide in with a leadoff double. Adelstead firing a literal rocket past Billing at third base. And leadoff runner into scoring position. Always a good thing, especially when you're already leading by 4 runs.
Yeah, that was yanked to the pole side right there. Just barely kept it fair.
That one is not fair down the third base line as it's off the edge of the bat there from Santa Kritzberger.
Mike Lowell's a jack of all trades, though, because he's an electrician apparently, and got our center field camera up and running.
Here's one up to center field, hit off the bat of Kritzberger. It will drop in and into kind of that Bermuda Triangle there of left, center, and short. And Adelstead, I don't know if they're going to catch it or not. She had to stay at second base, and it's going to drop in for a bloop single. there. So the single there. And runner holds at second. First and second, no outs. Danielle Du Bois will bat now as she re-entered into the game after being pitch ran for last time. Here's a ground ball. It will get through the middle of the infield. Adelstead will turn at third. She'll burn her way to home, and it's an RBI single for Danielle Du Bois. So Adelstead scoring. Make it now 7-2. And Santa Kritzberger goes to second base. Is up now Abigail Anderson for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Anderson 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out here today. More of a pop out there on a bunt attempt. Here that was caught by the catcher Mackenzie Wall, who made a great defensive play. They're back in inning number 3. And there's a ball, eats up shortstop there. They're going to turn and have Kritzberger rounding third. She'll go here to score. And that going to be a hit on a ball that was hard to field, or is that going to go down as an error in the official book? Let's see what they say.
It depends on who you got running the scorebook, because that could go either way right there. It's a well-struck ball, but definitely fieldable, so we'll see.
Well, it'll go down as a single.
That's a few straight batters. It's just traded places on the bases, been first and second, nobody out multiple times in a row.
Double, single, single, single. The results of the first 4 batters of this inning, and Sky Chenault looks to add to that total. She singled her last time up. And then courtesy runner Elfson came in, stole second, she ended up scoring. Here's a pitch up high on an 0-2 count, makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still nobody out here in this bottom of inning number 4. Here's the Burros looking to break something open. This one popped up, drifting up against the dugout. And Anderson, or excuse me, Chamberlain, unable to get there. There's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count remains. With Hillsboro-Central Valley scoring another 2 runs here in the 4th. They scored 2 runs in every inning. And usually you don't want to break that trend, but if you can break it with a bigger number, I think they'd be okay. So we see the Northern Cats Jaguars bus arrive here. We'll take on the Pirate Fast Pitch Co-op next game. Ground ball through the middle of the infield. The straight diamond cutter. Air but slow roller, and quickly get into it. Schlett in center field. She'll hold the runner from scoring as the single loads the bases. So Megan Ensign will hit first, though. Mallory Elfson will first come in as the courtesy runner for Chenault. Again, she stole the base, scored a run last time. Doesn't look like she'll be stealing a base now as they're loaded up here for Ensign. Ensign takes the first pitch, ball 1. And the pitch comes up to her, ball 2. 2-0, nobody out, bases loaded. Already 2 runs have come in this bottom of the 4th inning. Here's a called strike. Ensign being patient at the plate. Wind continues to bluster at our backs here. Here's a swing and a miss. Trying to chase the pitch on the outside part of the zone. Even count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Du Bois at third, Anderson at second, Elfson at first. The runners, as the pitch comes in, and a little off the hand shot into the edge of the grass, and they will score 2 as they try to get Elfson at second base on a quick little underhand flip, but cannot. So Du Bois and Anderson will both score. So Du Bois scoring, Anderson scoring, Elfson to second base. And 4 runs have now come in the 4th. This one fall back out of play.
That's another play you don't see every day right there, where 2 runs score on a hit, but then you almost have a force out at second base.
Yeah, it was just a very soft little low liner that just kind of hit right at the edge of the grass. And now here's one over the head of shortstop. That one into the outfield. They're going to turn and send Elfson home. The throw coming in from Schlett. Relay is not to home. Now at second base. We're going to see Ensign. She'll get back. So another hit and an RBI. Elfson scores. Ensign to second, and instead there at first base. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight hits for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
And Jumpstead continues to hit the ball well. Multi-hit game against Central Cass last week and a multi-hit game here today.
Here's one over the glove of pitcher, but picked up at second base by Michaela Wall. She'll take it herself to the second base bag, get the middle runner as the fielder's choice for unassisted. Ensign moves up to third. Forced out at second as Helmstead, and Quam is at first base. Here's the pitch comes in. Quam will steal second, number 32 on the season for her. Extending out that now program record. Second stolen base today. Pitch was a called strike to Kaylee Kittleson. She'll swing and miss at this pitch. There for an 0-2 hole now. With one down, runners on second, third. So that force taken away at any rate, but now the pitch up high for a ball. 11-2 our score with a 5-run fourth inning for Hillsboro-Central Valley. This pitch high and over the crouch, leaping up Mackenzie Wall. Had to climb the wall to secure that one, not let it get to the backstop. So from 0-2 to 2-2. Evanson here looking to end the inning. There's this one fouled into the netting. There for, again, a 2-2 count. Kittleson walked, tripled, and a run in, scored a run, grounded out. And her at-bats here, and she bats now, and the pitch drop third strike. Throw down to first is there for the out, but a run will come in. Drop third strike, 2-3 for the putout. Ensign will advance. Quam will go to third. And here now the 10th batter to bat, Carsey Hattelstad in this inning as she led it off with a leadoff double and scored a run on the RBI single from Du Bois. She'll line one down the left field line again. Almost the same spot she did to start the inning, except this time will just be an RBI single. So, brings in Quam from third base. Second hit of the inning for Hattelstead. Now Santa Kritzberger, 2 for 3 today, pair of singles, fly out, and a 2 RBI single back in the first inning to start our scoring. Pitch up off the glove, and Hattelstead will advance to second base on the wild pitch. Here is Wall coming out of the crouch, trying to get it and ticked off her glove. This one high, right center field gap, coming in and making the catch on the run. Aspen Schlett in center field, tracks it down there for out number 3. But the big inning for Hillsboro-Central Valley as they plate 7. They now lead by 11, 13-2 on your Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Top of inning number 5 as we get a leadoff foul ball. Start off here from Caitlin Maggio. Top of the order up for the Enderlin Eagles, needing to score at least 2 runs. Here's this pitch, comes in low for a ball. Trailing 13-2 in the 5th inning. Here, Maggio, who struck out and singled, scored a run so far in this game. That one there for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kaya Chenault in the circle, delivers the pitch. Here for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here for Maggio. Maggio, Billing, Fredericks. Top of the order up here. Big spot where you want the top of the order, and there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. There is the 7th strikeout by Chenault here in this one. 7 strikeouts against no walks in this one. That's a game update from the Red River Valley Fair. Here as this pitch is delivered for a strike. Remember the Red River Valley Fair coming up 3 weekends, June 28th through 30th, July 4th through 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. Tons of free activities on the YourLiveEvent.com free stage, with performers being announced soon. Here's a ground ball through the infield right side, past Ensign at second base. And 1 out single for Amethyst Billing. She has a 3-hit day for her, pair of singles and a 2-run home run. She has 3 of the 6 hits by Enderlin in this game. Fredericks looking to get in on the hit total as she's 0 for 2. Here's a pop-up over to second base. Ensign charges in, makes the catch. Eagles down to their last out here in the 5th inning, trailing 13-2. Aspen Schlett will come in. Made the nice defensive play in center field, tracking down the fly ball to end the bottom of the 4th. She looks to extend the top of the 5th. First pitch, strike. 1 for 2 today. Grounded out, singled in her 2 plate appearances so far. Facing Chenault now for the 3rd time. This one popped up right side, drifting here, in on the dirt. Ensign gloves it, and that will be out number 3. That will do us here in the 5-inning game as Hillsboro-Central Valley takes it 13-2 in 5 innings over Enderlin. They will take on top seed Central Cass in game number 3 of the day later on. But coming up, we'll have your post-game report up next after the 13-2 win for Hillsboro-Central Valley, your final on the Tim Gazette Seat Sales scoreboard.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
Your post-game report from Petro Stopping Center. Your one-stop travel hub for all your road trip needs. They've got you covered around the clock every day of the week with a wide selection of food, gear, and gas for your ride. Let their team roll out the red carpet, give you the VIP treatment. Petro Stopping Center just off 45th Street and I-94 in Fargo. Well, down here in Hankinson, it is the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros taking game number 1 of 4 of the day. The 4-seed over the 5-seed, 13-2 in 5 innings as the Burros score in each inning. Here we'll talk about here with our game summary in this one. Hillsboro-Central Valley started off good with a performance on the mound from Kaya Chenault. 2 strikeouts in the top of the first inning led to the bottom of the first when Peyton Quam leads off with a walk. She would then steal second base. That'd be her 31st individual stolen base on the year, setting the program single season record there for her. Congratulations on a record-setting performance this season for her. Kaylee Kittleson would walk as well, and then after a pop-out, Santa Kritzberger would bring both of them in with a 2 RBI single in the first inning to lead 2-0. Second inning, Burros get on the board again as well as Ryan Helmstead walks there, and then she scores on the RBI triple from Kaylee Kittleson. Kittleson would then score from third on a wild pitch, 4-0 after 2 innings. Top of the third, Amethyst Billing. She gets top billing in that inning. A 2-run home run over the center field fence, near dead center straight away, as she brings in Caitlin Maggio, who singled ahead of her there for the 4-2 deficit then. Burros get those 2 back in the bottom of the third, though. Leadoff double from Danielle Dubois. Sadie Gallagher comes in to run for her. She scores on a 2 RBI single from Malaya Elmstead there, as she also knocks in Kaya Chenault. Actually, Mallory Elfson. Chenault singled. Elfson came as a courtesy runner to bring in those 2 runs in the third inning. Again, the 4-run lead made it 6-2. Enderlin in the fourth inning. Chenault again dealing on the mound, couple of strikeouts there, including and then also a defensive play where runner on first, and Quam, the catcher for Hillsboro-Central Valley, snap throw down to first, gets by Dubois at first base, into right field where Kate Onis picks it up, fires over to Ensign at second base, and gets the runner who had dove back to first, was then trying to advance to second on the overthrow, thrown out at second base for a big defensive play there, and then the strikeout to end the inning there by Chenault to get her 7th strikeout to that point. 6th strikeout to that point with the 4th inning. And then the big 4th inning for Hillsboro-Central Valley, as they send 11 to the plate. They would score 7 times in the inning. Leadoff double from Carsey Hattlestead set it up as they had 7 straight base hits to start the inning. Scoring runs there, big hit being Megan Ensign, a 2 RBI single for her, as the 7 come across, make it 13-2. Eagles had a 1-out base hit, but then back-to-back pop-ups to second base to end any threat, and Hillsboro-Central Valley wins 13-2, the final score here in 5 innings. Here we continue on with more of our Petro Stopping Center post-game report on yourliveevent.com. We'll have some players of the game coming up for you, and then we'll get you transferred over here for game number 2 with Hankinson Co-op and Northern Cass coming up. Part of 4 games today on yourliveevent.com with Region 1 softball.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
It's the most prestigious, challenging rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The World of Outlaws Kings Late Models.
Back on our Petro Stopping Center post-game report, Hillsboro-Central Valley with the victory 13-2 over Enderlin, the 4 over the 5 to start off our Saturday quarterfinal round. As we're joined now with players of the game here. Peyton Qualm comes over for Hillsboro-Central Valley, and Peyton, congratulations on the victory for you and your teammates. First game of the day, you start off with a nice 5-inning win. What'd you guys do to come out and have some energy like that right away and score in each inning?
I think a big thing that we've been preaching about during practices and during games is we need to, our individual, as a team, we're loud, we're crazy, we're going to have a lot of energy. And recently we've been matching the other team's energy, and we wanted to start out the region tournament and start out our first game with a lot of energy and pull off a win.
You're able to do that from your position as a catcher. I'm going to ask you about your pitcher, Kai, out there. Hitting the strike zone early, what's that do for not only her but the rest of the team there when you know she's going to be around the zone?
Yeah, I think it's really nice when she throws first pitch strike and gets up, because then you can play around with the batter. You can move the pitch around. You don't have to get 3 strikes. You can move it around, get some balls, try to get her swinging out of the zone, and hopefully get a strikeout. So it's kind of nice not having to work our defense as much. Yes, we want them there. We want them to make plays, but we save their arms for the next game and all that stuff.
Defense did make some plays there. Kate helped pick you up there on that one throw there.
Yeah.
You don't often see the 2-9-4 put out.
No, you don't. I mean, I'd say that was planned, but I don't think it was.
We'll go with it. It's Coach Erickson chuckling in the background. Congratulations as well to stolen base in that first inning, single season program record. What's that mean for you?
It means a lot. I think I set this goal for me last year, and I was 1 away from tying it at the state tournament last year, and it just feels good to know that it's the region tournament and I hit that goal. So
there you go. All right, you got a game coming up. Well, what do you got to do to get set, reset there, get ready for that game number 2?
It's definitely going to be a little different pitch. They're going to be fast. They're going to throw a lot of strikes. They're not going to walk a lot of people, so we have to be ready to hit. And I thought we did that well today, but I think we just need to rest and get our arms good.
All right, go find some shade, stay out of the wind, grab some Gatorade, whatever you got to do. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you.
Peyton Quam joining us here, some of our players of the game in the Hillsboro-Central Valley 13-2 win over Enderlin in 5 innings. Hillsboro-Central Valley will take on Central Cass in game number 3 of the day here today of this Region 1 softball tournament. We're joined now with head coach Corey Erickson for Hillsboro-Central Valley after the victory here. Your Dakota Heritage Bank coach's comments, and
Trying to turn out of the wind here a little bit.
Yeah, I know. It's a little tough there. The good thing for you is to do that. You don't have to look at me, so it's a lot better for you. But hey, it was good for you, good for this team to come out, get that win that you got here, 13-2.
Yeah, the energy was definitely there today. A little bit nervous, just we faced some really fast pitchers. We just got done facing Riley Satchel the other day. come around. It's just a little bit of a change of pace, with the pitching. You always wonder how that's going to go, if we're going to be underneath the ball, if we're going to have slow bats or what. But no, the girls came out and hit really well today. Took us a little while to really find a rhythm out there. We were scoring a couple runs here and there, but overall very, very happy with the effort. Defense did what they needed to do. I think we just had the one error out there today. And then Kate Onis saved us a little bit with that nice outfield assist and to get that runner, and that was a big out too, especially with the top of their order coming up.
Asked Peyton a little bit about it too, but from your perspective as coach in the dugout there, when you come out, you get your pitchers throwing strikes around the zone, your offense, you get some hits early on. What's that do for the entire team?
Well, we've been struggling with slow starts here this whole season. It seems like we've gotten down 3-0 on quite a few occasions. So we come out, we put up a 0 on the scoreboard right away, and then we get 2 runs right away. That's big for our momentum. We need to use that more because chances are this next game I know will be the away team, and so we're going to need to come out and get on the bats right away, get things rolling, and get our energy up. And I want to really credit the job that Kaya did pitching today. I think she had 7 strikeouts, no walks, I don't believe. Made them put the ball in play, and then defense was there. So, and luckily we only needed to make 5 outs behind, or not 5 outs, sorry, 8 outs behind her defensively. So we did a good job with that, and we know we got a tough challenge coming up here next against Central Cass, but we played them tough last time we faced each other, so we're ready for the challenge.
All right. Hey, one thing I want to bring up too that maybe gets lost in the shuffle a little bit too. Go back. I think it was Ensign at the plate. That little soft liner over second base where he had 2 on.
Yep.
It basically just lands at the edge of the grass. But you score 2 on that play. Talk about just the awareness there to take those extra bases.
We got a lot of speed on our team. We didn't use it as much as we normally do here today. Really just Enderlin was playing us quite a bit back on the bases, or not quite back. They were playing us tough defensively. They learned from last time we played some of our tendencies, so we had to adjust a little bit. We turned into a little bit more of a one-dimensional team than we normally are, but the hitters were up to the task here today, so that was really good to see. Placement. We spotted a lot of good hits today. I think Carsey painted the line about twice on a couple of hits there.
Same inning.
The same inning. So really happy with we're finding holes, we're finding gaps, and Enderlin, credit them. They made some tough plays against us too. We did make it easy for them, and they stepped up and made some tough plays when they needed to. So overall, like I said, just really happy with the effort today. I'm happy with the result. Obviously, it's just step one of hopefully several games here at the state or region tournament.
Corey Erickson, head coach, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it here today. Don't blow too far away. We'll find you here at game number 2.
Thank you so much, Dave.
All right, Corey Erickson and the Burros, they win over Enderlin 13-2, your final score. We'll come back, we'll run over our final stats there, and then get you set up for game number 2 of the day when we return on yourliveevent.com.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As you see them ready in the field prep going on ahead of the Hankinson Co-op and Northern Cass matchup coming up. Let's continue to talk about game number 1 with Hillsboro-Central Valley 13-2 win over Enderlin. As we look at here our RDK Enterprises precision play in the game, and precision here in the circle for Kaya Chenault of Hillsboro-Central Valley. As she starts the game, finishes the game, wins the game. 5 innings pitched, giving up 2 runs, 7 strikeouts, no walks though, and scattered 6 hits throughout those 5 innings. So Kaya Chenault with precision here from RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro, reminding you to have a safe spring planting season. They thank you for your business. For more information, visit RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. And we're also going to talk, before we get to our final stats, about our precision play in the game. And it was a play that didn't start precise, but ended precise as well, as there was the runner on first for Enderlin there when Hillsboro-Central Valley had a snap throw from catcher down to first, gun past the first baseman Du Bois into right field, and the right fielder Kate Onis there backing up the play, recovers, throws the ball to second base, gets the runner trying to advance, and the 2-9-4 outfield assist there for the putout, and that will be your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. You can discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone Company online, halsteadtel.com. To our final stats here, our final stats before our switch over ahead of game number 2, here as we bring it to you on your Petro Stopping Center's post-game report. In this one for Enderlin, at the plate, Caitlin Maggio goes 1 for 3 today with a single, a run scored. Amethyst Billing, a 3 for 3 day with 2 singles and a 2-run home run. Add those 2 RBIs to her total and a run scored. Ellie Fredericks would go 0 for 3. Aspen Schlett would go 1 for 3. It would be Karina Olson 0 for 2. Michaela Wall 0 for 2. Mackenzie Wall would be 1 for 2 with a single. Carson Wadeson would be 0 for 1, and she reached on an error. Wadeson was hit by a pitch, sorry. Eve Chamberlain would be 0 for 2 here today. Haley Rowland showed up as a pinch runner to make an appearance, and Rena Evanson did not record at bat as the flex player here today. Pitching for Enderlin, Evanson would go 4 innings, give up 13 runs, 1 strikeout, 15 hits, 4 walks, and hit batter in the contest. Enderlin would have 2 runs on 6 hits, 1 error, and 5 runners left on base. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, Peyton Quam would go 2 for 3 today with a walk, steal 2 bases, score 2 runs. It would be Kaylee Kittleson with a 1 for 3 day, triple, 2 RBIs, 2 runs. She also walked once. Carsey Hattlestead 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a double, an RBI and a run scored. Sandra Kritzberger would be 2 for 4 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. Danielle Dubois would be 2 for 3 with a run scored, a double, and an RBI. Abigail Anderson 1 for 2 with a run scored. She had a single and a walk. Gaia Chenault would go 2 for 3. Here, it would be Megan Ensign would go 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. She was also hit by a pitch. Laya Elmstead would be 2 for 2 today with a run scored, 3 RBIs for her and a walk. Also stole the base. Casey Hong would make a pinch running appearance. She would steal 1 base. Sadie Gallagher would score 1 run in a pinch running appearance. Mallory Elfson would score 2 runs as a courtesy runner. She'd also steal a base. And Kate Onis played right field as the flex player today for the Burros. Pitching, Kaya Chenault will get the victory as she goes 5 strong, giving up 2 runs, striking out 7, did not walk a batter, and scattered 6 hits, 1 hit batter throughout the contest. Burros with 13 runs, 15 hits, 1 error, 6 runners left on base. That's your finals here today in game number 1. Hillsboro-Central Valley will move on. They'll take on Central Cass. Here later today, that game's scheduled for 2 o'clock. We'll have it for you after our next game concludes, which is, of course, Hankinson Co-op and Northern Cass. They're warming up, getting ready. We're going to do the switch over, get you ready for that one as well, too. Thank you for joining us here for game number 1. For myself, Jake Berkmeyer, and Josh Boyko, as well as thanks to you, the listener or watcher, for this first contest. Thanks as well to all the advertisers that you see in here throughout our broadcast. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. They're the ones that make it possible for us to be here. We'll be here with you the rest of the day for this Region 1 softball tournament after game number 1 in the quarterfinals. Hillsboro-Central Valley over Enderlin, 13-2 in 5 innings.